It has been nearly 2 years since I began the Thrift Store Rundown, and my mission and vision to bring Hollywood home on a budget. That means to save a lot of money while buying movies, toys, DVDs, video games, soundtracks, stuff of the like. Anything related to pop culture we can bring home at a fraction of the price that you would find in retail stores. It has been nearly a year and a half since my obsession with Pretty Little Liars began to blossom. And now here we are at the culmination of all that jazz, video 1000. This is the Pretty Little Liars Untold Secrets board game. By now, you know the history of how I procured this purchase. I met a new friend through this board game, as told by Gigi, who found this game by happenstance, as he was searching for a thumbnail for one of her PLL recap videos. I was searching for a board game, and I happened to find this via her video. So, you make new friends through Pretty Little Liars. How neat is that? Anyway, you know the history already behind this. I've told you about it in a couple videos with this. Today, for video 1000, we are doing a proper examination and review of the game. But before we go into this game, we gotta talk about the price. This is not exactly a thrift store price, but you know what? It's Amazon, and I figured it's an appropriate price. $12.10 for the game itself, plus an additional $13.33 shipping and handling, for a total of $25.43. Less than $30 for a board game. I would not pay nearly as much if I found this in the thrift shop, but then again, it would have been a long, arduous wait. So, now that you know the price, let's open this up because it's video number 1000 and I cannot contain my excitement for celebrating this milestone with America's most favorite and prettiest click. This board game is for ages 12 and up, 2 to 4 players. We start off with the instruction manual, which is only just like a couple of pages. The objective is to be the first player to reach the A finish space with 4 Pretty Little Liar cards, 1 for each character. The components: the game board, 80 PLL cards, 130 Did You Know cards, the secrets box, 4 character playing pieces, 1 die, and you will have to provide the paper and pencils. This contains instructions for how to set up the game and how to play the game. And some more info about the board itself, which we will open up. So we will definitely be keeping this on hand. This is the game board. We'll open that up later. For now, let's just show you the context of the game itself. These are the character playing pieces. Here is Emily, the uber foxy Emily Fields, the athletic one, and the sort of shy one, played by the foxy Shay Mitchell. This is Hannah Marin, the fashionable Hannah Marin, and the somewhat semi-dumb blonde. Hey, somebody's gotta call them out sometime. The spectacularly sexy Ashley Benson. Open it up for 2 other characters. Nice that they come in a plastic bag. Here's Aria Montgomery, the adorable little fashionable oddball Aria. Lucy Hale, the queen of the Thrift Store Rundown as far as PLL content goes. But the true queen is right over here. The world's most super sexy sleuth, the Pretty Little Liar who's stolen my heart, the love of my life, Spencer Jill Hastings, played by my baby boo, Troyan Avery Belisario. Gigi, you can be Spencer in your house, but in this house, I'm always gonna be Spencer. This girl is the love of my life, as far as PLL goes. So those are your 4 character playing pieces. And you know darn well in this building, I'm always gonna call first dibs on Spencer. Otherwise, Emily, Hannah, and Aria are fair game. These are the stands for your character playing pieces. And here is the die, contained in the other plastic bag. These are the Did You Know cards, 130 in all, and these are the Pretty Little Liar character cards. Hannah, Aria, Emily, and my doll, my Spencer. They're contained in here, in this compartment. And sometimes they can be a little tricky to get out. So let's take one from Hannah, Emily, Aria. Here we go. Spencer. This is an example card. Spencer with a laptop on the front. Which of the other players would you want to drive your getaway car? What would you do if you discovered a classmate was living at school? Would you tell anyone? Would you try to help? What do you think are the 3 most important qualities to look for in a friend? Compassion, honesty, and trust for me. There's another question in the Spencer card, and it says, which of the PLL characters would you want to invite to your birthday party? Do I need to tell you? Really? My crush, Spencer. Thank you. The Did You Know cards represent general Pretty Little Liars trivia. Like here. What piece of jewelry does Jason give back to the PLLs that the police returned to him? Allison's friendship bracelet. Who presents the crown for homecoming king and queen at the homecoming dance? Spencer's equally hot sister, Melissa Hastings, played by Tori DeVito, the former wife of Paul Wesley from the Vampire Diaries. And by the way, the Vampire Diaries was my first video, and Alloy Entertainment share the same brand, responsible for TVD and PLL. So shout out to Alloy Entertainment. They definitely have their finger on the pulse of pop culture. Which PLL does A digitally send Emily's photo booth photos to? The photo booth photos consist of her and Maya. Hannah. Oh, Hannah. So those are the Did You Know cards, and here is the secrets box, where you can put all your secrets in. I think it's cool so that you keep the secrets box in its compartment right here, so that you don't lose it. If you land on this space on the game board, you draw a PLL card from the deck. Each card has a character's name with 3 prompts. You know what? I'm not going to read this entire instruction manual. You can just full screen this entire video so you can read it yourself. If you land on this space, the question mark, you must answer a trivia question about the TV show, and that's where the Did You Know cards come into play. This is a text space. If you land on this space, A sent you a text message that says someone must put a pretty little secret in the box. Pick any one of your opponents to write a hush-hush secret about themselves and drop it in the secrets box. If you land on the Take a Card space, take the top card from the PLL card deck as a bonus. You do not have to answer a trivia question correctly or respond to a prompt successfully to do so. Just add it to your other collected cards. If you land on the Give One Up space, you must give up one of the PLL cards you've already collected. Return it face down to the bottom of the deck. If you land on this space, nothing happens now. On your next turn, instead of moving clockwise on the path, you can move counterclockwise if it will move you to a more beneficial space. You must continue to move counterclockwise on subsequent turns until you land on another arrow space. Whoever is first to reach the A for the space with 4 PLL cards, one for each character, wins. So you should definitely channel your inner Mona Vanderwall and become the A player. The A+ player. Oh, let's show you the game board before we close this up. We gotta show you the game board. And we'll put the character pieces away. This is the game board itself. So have a look at this. Right here you have Rosewood High with Emily, Spencer, my baby, and Aria. Here is Spencer's house. Once again, Spencer, the love of my life, Aria, Emily, and Hannah. The Woods. That's why they call it Rosewood, with Emily and Spencer. And finally, Hannah's house, with Emily and one of her... No, that's Aria. I thought that was Paige McCullers, who's played by Lindsay Shaw. No, that's Aria. So you have Spencer's house, Rosewood High, The Woods, and Hannah's house. Now, I would have liked for them to put Aria's house and Emily's house, but instead they have Hannah and Spencer. At least they have Spencer You also have the words and rules with high. So this is the game board. If you're first to reach the A space, you win. And these are all the icons mentioned in the instruction manual. This is definitely a fairly complex game to play, which is why it has a really high age limit. So definitely you're gonna have to focus hard when you play this game. How well do you know Pretty Little Liars and your friends? Although it's complex, this is still a rollicking good fun time awaiting you. Wellswood is a perfect little town, so quiet and so pristine, you'd never guess it holds so many secrets. Everyone has secrets, even you! In the Pretty Little Liars game, players travel the board and answer questions about the show and unravel secrets about each other. Over 500 questions will keep you guessing, but the most fun is when you look in the secret spots. There you will find and reveal secrets about the other players. What's inside the game board? The PLL and Did You Know cards, the secret spots, the playing pieces, a die, and instructions. It's from Cardinal Industries in New York. Because this is such a fairly complex game and nobody's really gonna get it the first time around, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5. No, scratch that. 4.5 out of 5. You definitely need to read the instructions first before you dive headfirst into this game. But once you can get a lock on the instructions and the gameplay, I doubt you will have a disappointing time playing the Pretty Little Liars Untold Secrets board game, PLL fan or not. I have many people to thank who helped me build a channel and a library of videos that made me proud. But in particular, I thank you, my audience. I may not be Shane Dawson or clever or PewDiePie material, or in my field, I may not even have enough material to match the quality of the report of the week, but you know what? I'm a thoroughbred. I run my own race, and I will carve my own path. Bringing Hollywood home on a budget is not just my mission, it's my vision. And I will carry out that mission and vision long after I relinquish control to somebody else. So really, from the bottom of my heart, a sincere thank you for all your support. And you know what, Gigi? Thank you for the happenstance recommendation and for being my new friend. Anyway, the list of thank yous will be in the credits. This is only the beginning. 1,000 down, and here's to the next 1,000. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for watching the Thrift Store Rundown and for subscribing, commenting, and liking. We bring Hollywood home on a budget, and we'll never stop. Two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Long live Pretty Little Liars, and long live the Thrift Store Rundown!